You can save over 9 lakhs or 50% while buying a brand new car with this simple technique that is available to almost everyone. And I'm going to share it with you in this video. And for you to be able to apply it to your life, your income and the car that you want, I've built an absolutely free calculator that is available on my website. The link to it is just under the like button in the description. And we'll plug in values into that tool as we go along in this video. Hello everyone, I am Udayan Adhye and I've been licensed in Indian financial services since 2015 and so far have helped over 2000 families make better financial decisions, and here on my YouTube channel I talk about all things money and personal development. Now the strategy that I'm talking about to get a large discount on buying a brand new car is possible through something that many Indian companies offer. It is called a CTC-based car lease, and here is how it works. Your company ties up with a leasing partner like Avins or Quicklease amongst others. Then you choose the car that you want, the leasing company buys that car and leases it to your employer. Your employer then provides the car to you as a part of your CTC package like a perk. So you don't buy the car with your own salary, you simply lease it through your employer. Now let's say I want to buy a car and I want to go through the leasing route, and the car that I want to buy is the Creta SX. Now here is the calculator that I've built. We'll plug in values here, but the first thing that we want to know is what is the lease amount. So I'm on Quicklease website. I've selected the model that I want, Creta 1.5 SX petrol manual version. And if I just scroll down, I'll be able to tell how much the monthly rental is for the Creta that I want. Or you can choose any model, basically any variant, any other brand. Here you first choose the tenure of how long you want the lease to be. In this case, let's say it's 48 months, so 4 years. You decide how many kilometers per year you want to run on the higher end. So here I've selected 10,000 and the monthly rental is 37,999. That's about 38,000 rupees. And here's the crazy part. The lease rental gets deducted from your gross CTC before tax is calculated. So it doesn't show up in your salary slip as taxable income. It's as if you never earned that money, at least as far as the tax department is concerned. And if I go back to Quicklease, you will see that this 37,999 also includes servicing and maintenance, roadside assistance, a comprehensive zero-dep insurance, road tax at the time of vehicle registration, and multiple other things, right? So as you can see, if you're leasing a car, you don't have to buy insurance or pay for servicing separately. On the other hand, for someone who's buying a car through a loan, through their own money, has to pay for insurance and servicing, which increases the cost. So think of it this way, right? That 38,000 rupees, I'm rounding it off, is not taxed at all. So if you got that instead as salary and you were in the 30% tax bracket, you would have paid about 11,400 rupees tax on that every single month. Over an entire year, this helps you reduce your taxable income by 4.56 lakhs, which in turn helps you save 1.37 lakhs in taxes every single year. Now, just a quick disclaimer here, the government isn't completely ignoring the cost of this car or the car. They do add a small amount to your taxable income for getting a car from your employer. This amount is called perquisite value. Think of it as the government saying you're getting a perk, so we'll only tax you on a standard value for it. Now, under the new income tax rules effective 1st April 2026, specifically Rule 3.2, for a car with an engine capacity up to 1.6 liters, which this Creta is, and where the employer is bearing running costs, the perquisite value is 5,000 rupees per month. That is 60,000 per year. Let me put that simply. Your company pays you about 4.5 lakhs a year for your car lease. The government says for tax purposes, we will only tax you for 60,000 rupees. That gap of about 4 lakhs is money you effectively received without paying any income tax on it. And that is the very foundation of this entire strategy. So if you opt for the car leasing program and you get such a car, then 4 lakhs of your income is not taxed. And if you're wondering, this benefit can be availed both under the new and the old tax regime. Because remember, this is not a deduction, nor is it an exemption. It is about what is taxable and how the perquisite is calculated. It is a benefit that your employer is providing you. If your company also provides a driver as a part of the CTC car package, then there is an additional perquisite of 3,000 per month under the new tax rules. So the total perquisite in that case becomes 8,000 per month, still a fraction of the actual cost. Also, let's say you're looking for larger cars of more than 1.6 liters engine, then the perquisite value is 7,000 per month for the car. So always check the engine capacity of your specific car before applying these numbers. If you want to apply what I share here on YouTube to your own life and investing, check out my program, The Complete Guide to Mutual Fund Investing. It has all my years of experience of being licensed in Indian financial services since 2015. In it, I've covered topics like how you can select mutual funds to invest in, how to build your mutual fund portfolio, a much deeper dive than this particular video, what is an SWP and how to plan for your various goals, among other topics as well. The guide also has Excel tools like this one, where you just enter the goal that you have, the money that you require for it, and it automatically tells you, factoring in inflation, how much you need to invest per month from now onwards and which mutual funds to go for to save for that goal. Once you sign up for the guide, you'll also be part of our monthly live Q&A sessions where I answer all your doubts. To check out the program, go to the first link in the description and the pinned comment. Now, the more traditional way to buy a car is when you buy it with your own money, right? When you get a salary or you draw an income and then you use that post-tax money to pay the EMI. With a car lease through the CTC car lease program, you are essentially saving out on a lot of tax because that car lease amount, right, like I told you, is not taxed at all. And we'll find out how exactly this plays out when we plug in numbers into our calculator. So to compare exactly, let's figure out what the on-road price of the Creta SX petrol 1.5 manual version is. It's 17.7 lakhs in Mumbai. You will see the breakdown here. So we simply go to our calculator and put in 17.7 lakhs. Then you want to put in your loan tenure, which let's say in this case is 4 years, a loan interest rate of let's say 9%, and a down payment because you have to put in some money on the table as well, let's say is 20%. So that is about 3,54,000, and that auto calculates your monthly EMI as well, right, which is 35,237. Now we have already entered 37,999 as the car lease amount per month. We have selected the engine capacity to be under 1600 cc. The employer in this case, let's say, has not provided a driver, but they are providing certain fuel and maintenance charges. So a lot of car leasing programs also offer that benefit. You can make this 0, you can keep this to 10,000 or whatever that amount is for you. We'll work out multiple scenarios. Let's keep 10,000 for now. We'll bring it back to 0 as we go along. So in this case, let's keep it at 10,000. So again, on this 10,000, right, this is also not taxed. So this is again not taxable income, which is a tax saving of about 3,120 rupees per month. I do understand taxation is progressive, so it's not always 31.2% of the amount, even if you're in the highest tax regime. But let's just make this simple, right? Because the difference will be marginal at best. Now you're taken a 4-year lease, right? So we keep this at 4. We keep the lease tenure at 4. This calculator allows you to compare scenarios of what happens when you buy a car through a loan vis-a-vis if you buy a car outright, right? So let's say you have 17.7 lakhs available and you just put that money in to buy the car. We'll first figure out the loan calculation and you can later on play around with the outright calculation. Now multiple things are happening here, right? This 3.54 lakhs is not something that you need to put on the table when you're leasing a car. There is no need for a down payment. So if you're directly comparing it, right, if you're buying a car through a loan using your salary vis-a-vis you're using the CTC car leasing program, there is no need for down payment in the leasing program. So this 3.54 lakhs, right, or whatever it is that you're using as down payment need not be logged in. You can simply, let's say, invest that somewhere. You can even put it in an FD. It doesn't have to be somewhere risky. You can keep it in a balance fund. You can keep it in an equity savings fund. But the point is that money is available to grow. So in this case, we want to assume a few things here, right? So first up is what return is expected on this 3.54 lakhs or whatever it is that you're investing instead of paying as down payment. Again, we'll start at 10%, we'll reduce it down to 6% as well, and we'll figure out how it would look like. Now the thing is, with a car leasing program, as you saw, this 37,999 involves everything, right? Whether it's your annual servicing, whether it's maintenance, whether it is getting a comprehensive insurance plan. So you don't have to pay for that separately here, but when you're buying a car yourself, you obviously have to pay for it. So we'll put in an average value of about 30,000 rupees per month. It may be slightly higher initially and then it'll start reducing. Annual maintenance, let's put it at 18,000. I'm being very liberal here, or usually it comes out to be a little more, but let's say 18,000. With regards to foreclosure discounting rate and foreclosure GST rate, we'll talk about that a bit later. So you fill this up with your own numbers when you are doing this calculation. And once you do that, once we scroll down, we'll know exactly what the benefit is. So the car leasing program saves you 9.11 lakhs. And if you think about it, your total car cost is 17.7 lakhs, right? So you're saving over 50% through this very legitimate, very legal route. And I know you have a lot of questions about what if I leave early? How does this 9.11 exactly come about? We'll get into all of that as we go along. Here is the exact breakdown, right? So first up in this column, you will see when you get a loan to buy the car, what exactly happens. So you're putting in a down payment of 3.54. You're putting across EMIs as well, right? So that comes to about 16.91 lakhs. And there's insurance and maintenance cost. So all of this totals to 22.37 lakhs. That is the total outflow of all payments. Now after 4 years, if you sell the car, then you would potentially sell it about 10 lakhs or so. This is a certain calculation that we ran. It assumes a certain thing. Some cars hold up value more. This is an average number. So about 10 lakhs. So the total cost of driving that car is 12.46 lakhs. Just think about it, right? Because you're again selling it, you make some money back. In the case of a lease through CTC, there is no down payment, there are no EMIs, there is rental, yes, but we'll get to it. There is no insurance and maintenance. The rental includes everything, right? The rental includes, as I told you, insurance and maintenance as well. So the total cost of rentals is 18.24 lakhs across the 4 years. Now, what exactly happens after 4 years, right? You have multiple options. One is you just simply let the lease end and the car goes back to the company who you leased it from, or the employer gives it back to the leasing company. The other way is you actually own the car, and to own the car you need to pay a certain amount of money. Now how do you know what the price of the car would be? There's a very standard formula for this, and this also depends on the leasing terms that you have set with your leasing company. But the general formula, let's say in this case, is the leasing company finances 72% of the on-road price of the car. The rest is, let's say, dealer margin and other expenses. Now that 72% of 17.7 lakhs, which is the on-road price, comes to about 12.7 lakhs. So 20% of that finance cost is what the residual amount is, plus there is GST and there are RTO charges on top of it. The breakdown of it is exactly described here. As you can see, 2.54 plus GST plus 10,000 RTO charges. You can go back up and change these numbers, but this brings us to 3.11 lakhs. So you give 18.24 in terms of monthly rentals, 3.11 to own the car. So your total outflow is 21.35 lakhs. But at the same time, right, you are saving money in taxes, right? Because instead of owning a car, you are simply, this lease amount is getting deducted from your salary, right? So it's not taxable. So there you save 6.44. The down payment investment gain, because you don't have to block this 3.54, right, is about 1.64 lakhs. So you add that. And once you've done all of this, right, once you've owned the car, just to compare apples to apples, I'm again selling the car, which in this case is an outflow of 9.91 lakhs. In that case, the total cost of driving this car is 3.35 lakhs. There you go, right? 9.1 lakhs saved. What we'll also do is we'll now change a few other values to see how moving, let's say, investment return, or if fuel maintenance is not covered, how that affects your savings, right? So let's say instead of 10%, we get 12%, right? Then this car leasing saves you 9.5 lakhs. Then let's say you put it in an FD, so a very safe instrument, and your post-tax returns there are 4.5%. Then in that case, car leasing saves you 8.15 lakhs. Let's say in that case, even fuel or maintenance is not covered. In that case, it saves you 6.65 lakhs. Then let's say you may not want to take a 4-year loan. You may want to take a 5-year loan. So if we change this to 5 years, the lease will still be 4 years. So to compare apples to apples, we'll again scroll down and figure out what amount of loan do you need to settle, right, if you want to foreclose the loan. So that is 3.36 lakhs here. So the savings come out to 7.2 lakhs, right? So the calculator is yours to use. You can go through multiple scenarios, multiple combinations, and that would tell you whether the CTC car leasing program is right for you. Now, a question that I get a lot when I share this with anyone is what happens if you switch jobs. Now remember, your lease is tied to your employer. So if you leave, you have a few options. The first option is transfer the lease to a colleague. The leasing company continues getting their monthly rentals, but from a different employee's salary or CTC. There is no foreclosure, there is no penalty. You and the colleague settle the car's value between yourself. Oryx and TriStar confirm that this is standard. They are two leasing players. Then option number 2, if your lease is through, let's say, Avins on their Ugo tri-party model, then the lease can be transferred to a new employer or can be converted into a personal lease. And for this, there is no penalty at all. Remember, if your company offers Avins as a leasing partner or as the leasing company, ask specifically for their UGO structure, UGO structure. Option number 3, if neither transfer option works, you pay a foreclosure value. And that is where the foreclosure discounting rate that we entered was an estimate there, right? The leasing company calculates the net present value of remaining rentals for the tenure plus the car's residuals, adds GST and TCS to it. In that case, you pay that amount and you get to keep the car. Let me show you how the numbers work at different exit points. So on this, in the same calculator, I will scroll down and there are different tabs that you can see here, right? I'll go to the early exit tab. Now here you'd first see a summary of different things that are happening. So at what month would leasing be better than, let's say, buying? And if you scroll down, you can enter the month at which you want to exit, right? Let's say it is 6 months after the lease starts. Then in that case, it will tell you right away that leasing is more expensive than outright buying, right? But if I say exit after 18 months, right, then it will tell you that leasing is cheaper than actually buying the car. And this breaks down the exact math here as well. What happens if you bought through a loan? What happens if you bought through your CTC car leasing program? Again, you can put in different values here to figure out at what stage it starts making sense for you. It's always easier, I would say, to, let's say, have the lease transferred to potentially a new employer or to a former colleague of yours, right, at the old company where they can just take over the lease. So the bottom line is, on job switches, if you can transfer the lease, there is zero cost. If you have to foreclose, leasing still comes out cheaper at different junctures for your exact details and for your exact the kind of salary that you have, the kind of income tax level at which you are at. Then just put in your numbers here and you will find out exactly when it starts becoming beneficial. The only scenario where buying clearly wins is leaving in, let's say, the first year with no transfer option. And remember, if you're switching jobs, factor the foreclosure cost and if possible, negotiate it with your new employer. Many people ask for a signing bonus to cover it. It's more common than you would imagine. Now, one last thing. You need to ask your employer if they have a CTC car leasing plan available. Most people don't even know this exists, but that one simple conversation with HR, as you saw, can help you save over 9 lakhs on your brand new next car. Once again, remember, the calculator is free to use. The link is in the description. And if you found this video helpful, then check this one out where I talk about why gold has been crashing right now when the world is on fire. And I'll see you in the next one.